Well, anyways, welcome to the Heretical Podcast, episode 16. Today, as you could tell, we're down a member. You can see which name is missing here. There is no Eternal Blood, which would be Tanner. So today we're just doing a three-man. Tanner got a little bit tired, and we didn't want to skip another weekend, and we won't be able to do it tomorrow, so we just had to kind of hunker down and take what we got here. Anyways, welcome to the 16th episode. Today we've got me, Will, we got Josh, and we got Jake.
Hello.
We're all here to play a nice little game called For the King in the background. Not that it's supposed to mean anything, it's just us trying to find something to do. And, yeah, thank you for joining us, and I hope you guys enjoy, or girls, or whoever the fuck, I guess. Like I said, sorry, it's a little bit of a gypped podcast, because obviously Tanner's missing. He just got too tired and couldn't stay up long enough, and if we try to wait till tomorrow, we won't have anybody, because Josh has to get up too early for work, Jake will be out working late, and Tanner also has to get up early, so wouldn't work out. We'd have even less tomorrow, so that'd probably be shitty. Today we've already got one down, which is shitty enough. Having two down would be absolutely abysmal and pretty fucking gay, if I am to say so myself.
Yep.
So, yeah. But, like I said, though, we apologize. We really do. We really do apologize for the fact that we are missing a person, and that we also missed last week's things. It all is pretty shit right now.
We try not to do these without all four of us, but if we have to, we will.
Mm-hmm. We don't like doing this, but it's kind of not a choice, obviously. But, so, hope you guys enjoy what we can provide so far. Aside from our missing factors of a person and the fact that we can't even wait for that person due to the fact that Jake had to go and get himself a better job. So now he worked tomorrow, and he's working till way late at night. So Josh's poor ass has to go get some Z's, and Tanner's other, but not as poor ass, has to also get a few less Z's. Whatever. Words, goddammit, words.
And my words are, sounds like a bunch of excuses.
My point remains, it's all Jake's fault. He had to go get a nicer job, and now they have to go to bed before he's home. So, thanks, Jake, dick. You're the reason we have one less.
I don't care.
Even though it's Tanner's fault because he got tired, but whatever. It's your fault, I'm gonna say, even though it's technically Tanner's fault. Because that little bitch motherfucker had to get himself all sleepy sleeps.
I love how you was like, wait a second, we're doing a podcast here. I gotta think of something quick.
So
I wanted to bring up
some conversations. Josh had some topics. Yeah, that's right.
on Master Chief's suit. There's gotta be a
Good
shield
topic.
generator or something.
Next one.
It's just
You are fucking asshole. How the fuck does that shield distinguish what's stationary and what's a projectile that's gonna hurt him? Because
Basically anything he wants to grab. Touch.
yeah, how is he not accidentally crush? Because the shield, I'm guessing, is a hard shield to stop a bullet, unless it's some
That's
form of
plasma too.
80. That's true. But then wouldn't that affect anything he touches?
I'm not sure. When you think about it, when you think about shields in any game, they don't make sense lore-wise. Like, lore-wise, a shield never makes sense. Because if you had a barrier around your body, you would always, fucking stop. Nothing would touch you. So if you go to pick shit up, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it would
It had
just
to be
push
able
it
to
away
go
or
through
crush
your
it.
armor. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
It's a weird thing.
if when he goes to pick up like the Cortana chip, like reality, that thing's probably fucking dust if he actually tries to pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
And how does it? I think it's like, where is the shield generator?
That's also a good point. Actually, it doesn't really make
That's-
sense what the shield comes from. It just kind of reforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just they never really talked about where when this armor was designed. It just you have a shield.
Shield. Yeah. How it works, of course.
What do you guys have to think on the topic?
What do we think on the topic, or what do we think of a topic?
No, on the topic, the fucking shield generator shit.
I honestly can't give you anything else because I'm on the same spot as you. I don't really know, and they never really explain anything about. If you get down to it, not a single game explains shields. No game does. There is never any explanation of shield generators or how they work or anything, because in reality, it never could really be argued how it distinguishes things unless it is literally run by the person's mind.
The
So they
only
could
ones that
deactivate
I
that
can
spot.
understand are magic ones,
No.
because of it's just magic. It does what the fucking
I was
caster
saying-
wants.
I would say, and even then, that requires no other thing, because that's easily explained through fantasy. But if you have
Right, at least
something
it's
like Halo that's
explained.
meant to have a lore, yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, that's like a simple explanation, because it's like, well, this is a fantasy world where it doesn't have to, like, make any actually form of sense, so it's easy to go through. But, like, the problem with games like fucking, like Halo, is you have to actually have something that logically makes sense in the universe, because if you don't, you're going to piss off fans, you're going to ruin your lore, you're just going to go down the wrong road, essentially. Your road is going to start going down a very shit path.
Right.
But that's that. Something I wanted to bring up, kind of shifting topics here. It's more of just a little quick session here for anybody who's a Siege fan or a Siege player, or just someone who's interesting. Fuck me in the Christ ass. Anyways, for anybody who's big on Siege or not, or whatever the fuck you do, if you like it or don't, you play it or don't, I guess, or if you're just interested in what the game's progressing as. New season is looking to be December 3rd, Shifting Tides. If you haven't heard about it, the season is featuring 2 operators, an Indian and a Kenyan operator. The Indian operator is the attacker.
I think I might have broken the
is
game.
female, obviously. Oh, Jesus. Anyways, she
It's
is female.
telling me
I
to
just
make
realized that was
final
a
preparations
redundant-
and press ready when you are done. I can't press ready. There is no ready button.
Well, whatever, we'll figure it out in a second.
That job.
I'm also making food, it might be me. Could be me. Anyways, but it's called Shifting Tides. There's a Kenyan and Indian operator. The Indian operator is a female attacker. Of course, once again, we've had a female attacker for an entire year straight now. Just by
They're
the
too scared to
keep
make
in
a male
mind.
one.
I guess that, or I don't know. Honestly, not really sure why they keep doing that. They're not really giving a variety, because most of the female attackers do actually look the same, and it's getting kind of disappointing. Like, it has nothing to do with the fact that we don't like female characters. I mean, my main is a female. Actually, almost both of my mains are females, if you want me to be
There's no
completely fair.
prejudice at all.
Exactly.
My main's Abana on attacking. One of my mains is Abana. And one of my mains on
Yeah.
defense is an ally.
Yep. Yeah, no. So like he said, there's no prejudice or anything. There's nothing like that. It's more of just a complaint of reused designs that are getting old. Because, like we said, we use female characters. Like I said, my mains are pretty much both female for the most part. My main attacker is Finka, which is who I mainly use all the time. My main defender is bounce between either Legion or Frost, depending on map. So that's really the only variance. I used to play a lot of Alibi. And I also, let's see, there was another one I probably played. I can't think of the name right now. Well,
Playing a lot
fuck
of
Cox, I
IQ
don't know.
lately.
Yeah, I've been playing IQ lately, so I mean, she's not really a main for attacker, but it's mainly because of her weapon, which I'll be getting to. But anyways, back to the point here. I guess not the point, but more just keeping ourselves acclaimed so we don't get drug into shit if this ever goes anywhere. But there is no prejudice here, as another reiteration. Absolutely no prejudice at all in this group about stuff like that.
Like, I understand what you're coming at, because even though, I will say, we did reiterate this very earlier episode.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, no.
for any of those people
There is no prejudice at all.
If anyone tries...
For new people, essentially.
Actually tries to go through here, they're going to try to rip anything else out of our words, saying, oh, you hate this, you hate that. No, we don't.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But yeah, like I said though, so just keep in mind, as another reiteration, no prejudice, not from any of us, not even from Tanner, who's not here. Keep in mind, he's always included in that. We say this every podcast for the most part to make sure that if someone is going to nitpick the fuck out of us, it is findable in every podcast somewhere that we are not prejudiced. So just keep in mind, not prejudiced, even the guy who's not here, but who's usually here. So there you go. Yeah, so still no prejudice. Just like last episode, and episode 4, still no prejudice, goddammit. Any of you goddamn fiends out there? Because I know that's a thing. I've seen that actually a little bit lately. That's why I'm kind of in on that topic right now, is that people are definitely searching through past as much as they can to hunt somebody down. I mean, it's been going on for a while, but it's just obviously another situation I've been seeing on like Twitter and
Also
shit. I can't remember what it was,
bandwagon
but somebody's got a past. Yep, that for sure. I don't remember who it was, but I've seen something on Twitter recently. Somebody else got their past hunted through, and now they're a fuck up again. But like I said though, just as another reiteration, no prejudice at all in this group. It's not allowed. It's not welcomed. It's not what we do. It's not what we believe in. So there you go. But amongst our no prejudice and our absolute equal thoughts of no prejudice.
Also,
see, they can't beat you, by the way. If you bring it up enough times, they can't beat you because it's in every other sentence.
I was gonna say this.
Oh, no prejudice.
No prejudice.
Also,
What, you gonna say what about no prejudice?
yeah, no
I heard
prejudice.
something
But I
about
was
no
gonna say,
prejudice. Yeah, okay,
I
no
was
prejudice.
gonna say that. Okay. As I was gonna say, I just wanted to make a quick note of this, that even though we usually don't talk about what's going on in game, Josh, the person that is pretty much a support, took damage before I did, which I find funny.
It happens.
They're targeting
These
the
things
fucking
target at random.
support.
And that
Owie.
so far, everyone that's gotten targeted has been hit except me, because my dodge is just perfect. Yeah, so back on to whatever we were so Will brought
Yeah,
up
no
about
prejudice.
siege
That's
players.
what we were talking about. Wait. Before you get to the siege players, remember, no prejudice.
Okay, this is getting annoying. This is getting annoying. That's what I was gonna say. Since Will brought up about the switch, Josh, I'm literally gonna punch you. Literally gonna punch you. This is getting old.
Incorrect.
Repeating the same thing 80 million times.
That's how you get out of things.
No, what? Never mind. No. Oh, I need that bow. I need that bow. As I was gonna say, since Will was mentioning about the siege thing, Smite players might actually be happy. We are getting. They actually announced the new warrior, I believe he is. I haven't looked at the trailer, but he is a certainly interesting character. As he is a Norse warrior, which the only one we had was Odin at the time. So this one's going to be quite interesting to
Which
see
game
what
is this?
everyone does. Smite. The game that you two, well, you don't play and Will rarely plays, barely at all. Yeah. So it's quite interesting.
Beast
Thing is,
At first, I thought I was like, "All right, traps deactivated. I'm out of here."
but and also they had announced that we are the next gods that we are ready to essentially see this upcoming next year, which is nice. Which all of the characters look really good, and I kind of want them to be released already. But it's going to be fun to see what the new gods are able to do this season. That's going to be fun. Especially since they're also
Something I
working
want
some
to-
people.
Something I wanted to point out was the Spec and Siege. Not to be a fucking broken record though. The new Next Stick 2 Elite skins were leaked.
Yeah, we never even finished talking about that. So the new attacking female there. She's got a bolt-action sniper rifle. That's her primary with like a weird grenade launcher under barrel. Doesn't really blow up anything though. It's a like a
More of a
thatcher that
trap.
plants in the wall.
Yeah. That's an equipment
So
deactivator.
trap removal. Yep. Equipment
It burrows
removal, like bandits,
through
all that
a
shit.
reinforced wall and can take out Cades and bandits, electrifiers.
Anything that's nearby. I think it's a
It
3
can also-
meter
it can
radius
also-
on each side.
Yes. It can also take out frost traps. So it's finally an anti-frost gadget. Which we've honestly
that's
been
her.
needing for a while.
She's got the CZ-75. I don't remember the other pistol. I believe it was just a semi-auto though.
It's I know
Um,
it's another repeat pistol.
I want to say GIGN. Could be wrong.
I
though.
think so.
Then you got the Defender, Wamai, I think is his name or something like that.
It's
Black
basically
Man
Jaeger 2.0.
from Kenya. Yeah, Jaeger 2.0. He modeled.
Both
kinda
are
like a
working
diver.
under the same.
So he looks a bit new. Design
A
wise,
little
at least. His design's pretty
backstory of
unique.
little backstory of them is they both work under the same company. Like they've been hired on to Rainbow Six.
Essentially looks like mercenaries, from what I'm seeing.
Well,
Our understanding is that
the
they're like a
lady with
mercenary
the
group
sniper
almost.
is the person who runs the company.
Yeah. So it's something weird like that, but interesting nonetheless.
Merc work.
But it's not bad sounding. Defender though, he's got a magnet essentially, and he basically does what Jaeger does. How Jaeger shoots stuff out of the air. Instead of shooting out of the air, his magnet attracts it, and then it'll detonate it. You
Like
can
any
use it to kinda,
projectile
like, counter trap.
or-
So if somebody whips a
Yeah.
grenade through a door, if you have it placed right and they're by the door, it'll pull it back to the door and blow up. So it can kind of be used
Or
as
it could
a
be if
decent
you place it
counter
like
trap.
if you put on a Goyo's shit and they throw like a nade
Oh, yep.
into the objective, it'll pull it back to Goyo's shield and activate the fire trap.
Blow it and set it off. Yep.
And the cool thing about the magnets, it doesn't just attract like grenades. It will take all equipment like Capitão's bolts. It'll redirect back to it.
Anything that essentially seems metallic, from what we understand, is how it works.
Like Ash's grenade launcher infuses pucks.
Stuff like that. Flashbangs, everything. Yeah, his equipment, he's got an AUG for the primary. IQ's AUG also. Very unusual. First full-on actual assault rifle to a defender. It's not a great one, but I don't know, I might get a buff or something. Just because of how shit it is. Not sure though, but damn. But we'll see on that one. If it gets a buff or not. His next primary is the MP5K from Mute, which is a decent weapon, and his secondary, I believe, is the Bailiff, and I want to say, who was
Jesus
it?
Christ.
Maybe the GSG-9 pistol? I'm not too sure on that point.
P34, something like that.
Yeah, something, I'm not really sure. Yeah, and the whole prejudice thing that we were doing earlier, that prejudice deal is actually just a running joke, because everything you see is just somebody getting hunted in the past. That's just a joke between at least me and Josh. Jake hasn't really been around as much for it lately, but just going through Twitter, it's a lot of the big thing you see now is some other big head of someone was brought down again because somewhere in their past they said, "Oh, that's gay," and then they were brought down because they hate all homosexuals or something like that.
Oh, this is kind of off topic, but that reminded me. The what was it, the vice president of Blizzard stepping down after backing up China,
Oh,
and then
yep. Mhm.
all this shit happening.
Yup. I big time needed that help.
Yeah. Like with all the riots and shit, and like just after Blizzard said, "Yeah, we're backing China. We got their backs." It's like,
Hey.
but all this shit's happening, and it really fucking backfired on Blizzard, and they're kind of just crumpling.
Mm-hmm. After their whole backing China deal, they really are falling down with the whole Hong Kong situation. That'd be a big topic if I actually knew more about what was going on, but I'm trying to stay away from it because it's kind of a stupid political war zone right now, because for some reasons some people actually are against the Hong Kong members, and for some reason actually think they're in the wrong. I'll be honest with you, if you think they're in the wrong, you are really fucking, like, mentally weird. I'll be honest with you.
And it's just like also like Blizzard's just kind of apparently, from what I've heard, their trailer didn't really go so hot for Overwatch 2.
Of course not. It was overridden by the fact they were supporting China.
Yes.
Blizzard has really dug itself in a hole right now because of the whole China deal.
Yep.
Picking a almost equivalent to like a fascist regime, it might actually kind of be in a way. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about their political stance of China, but the fact that their overbearing ruler there bans anything that he doesn't like and it offends him, and like Winnie the Pooh or that one Overwatch character and everything, just kind of displays the type of man and mentality he falls under. And it just, I don't know. It's hard not to lose people's fan base, even if they've loved your Overwatch and all that other stuff, if that's the fucking display you're showing them. Is that you're showing the side that wants to just rip out someone's rights and everything to support, you're not showing it to the other ones. That's just risky business at that point.
Yep. It's basically just copping out, like, oh yeah, well, we support our fans, all this, then just go around and fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand, like Ubisoft making a censored version for Siege, so people like, it's a completely different version, but it doesn't affect us. I can understand that, but taking it.
I think that would go to Jake, by the way. Talent, I think, is what you need, Josh.
Yeah. But if you do it to an entire community, that's just idiotic.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I should take a potion.
So, here's an off-ball thing here to throw into this. You don't need a potion, see? We're fine. But, off-ball thing just to throw down on here as a topic change, I guess would be the best way to go. Halo Reach was fully announced to be releasing December 3rd now.
Yeah. Same day as the new season of Siege.
Yep.
Also,
everything seems to be landing on the 3rd, which is also funny because Phoenix Point releases on December 3rd. Not on Xbox, though. Just computer, the bastards. Fucking computer. I mean, it's not surprising, but they get Phoenix Point first, and then we get it in, like, the beginning of 2020.
Yeah.
But no, one thing
sometime first quarter.
There's,
Subject?
that a lot of people apparently are wanting them to push back and hold back on the release of Reach for one reason or another.
I seen that for PC only so far. I've seen it on YouTube, but I've only seen people saying hold the PC release.
Yeah, they're holding the PC release because of from what if I remember seeing, it was something about the frame rate being uncapped. So it can be
Possibly.
uncapped from 60.
I don't remember.
So I could see where a lot of people are like, yeah, hold that back. So we don't, don't end up having something horrible like that happen. Which I don't blame them. I would do the same thing, but
Wait, were you saying it's capped or uncapped? Like people can
it's
make it what
uncapped
they want?
above 60. Yeah, like people can go I guess,
See,
get it above 60.
That's the problem with that is it's such a touchy spot. Because you have two sides. You are either going to get hate because you're not letting PC's full potential come out, or you're going to get hate because you're letting people take advantage of it.
Yeah, and there's, people were
It's
saying
unfortunate
that.
because there's literally nothing they can win in that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are like, yeah, just hold back on it. Which, if that's the PC's way of wanting to do it, all for them. But
Just don't drag us. Don't drag us
just
down
don't.
with it.
As long as they don't do that for Xbox, which we fine. Another thing I saw for Xbox was. No, this
I
part I
haven't
don't know.
heard
It's
anything
true. So,
negative to us.
oh yeah, I didn't hear anything negative. But from what I heard, the only thing we actually have to pay for, I believe, now I could be wrong, is
Reach.
It's $8.
firefighting the campaign.
No, it's one payment.
Oh no, I thought I read
$8 you
somewhere
get the whole
about.
game.
I don't know why I thought I read somewhere something about. I don't know. I know
I
someone
think
said
that
that, and I
was
was like,
going to be. It was. I remember seeing that too.
I think that was just
I
a
think that was one of the.
theorized idea.
It was it was theoried.
but yeah, that's one thing I saw, and I was like, yeah, if they do that, they do that. They don't, they don't. I'm not really. I'm gonna pay for it either way.
Oh, it's
Fully
actually a
remastered.
reasonable price, at least on Xbox. Also, it's $10
Especially-
if you're nothing.
It's like-
what,
It's
$8
if
if you're a pass?
pass
Yeah.
owner $8. Originally $9.
Mhm.
But
Pretty good deal.
also, it's cheaper when you own MCC. But if you don't own it, I think it's like a lot more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Know that.
That's what it is on PC.
Yeah, PC.
Like $40.
Yeah.
Well, PC is a little different also, because I think they also kind of class that PC never had reach to begin with. So this might be kind of their counter
And
way
never
of
had
having to
any of the
completely
Halos.
produce. Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is like their counter way, since they never originally produced the game and they had to completely rework it all just to work on a computer correctly. That's probably why it's more expensive, is because they have to make up for the fact that they had to put a lot more time into it and everything.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm alright with, as long as they put time into. As long as we're getting the full remaster, it's fine. Because I liked playing MCC's multiplayer. It was just annoying that, oh hey, look at this. All the armor that you have to use to do something to unlock, there it is, for free now. It's like,
That's
I
one thing I was
boosted-
actually kind of. That's one thing I was kind of curious about. I wonder how they're going to be doing the armor system, because apparently they're changing the way you unlock them now.
Yeah, the one thing I did actually see a screenshot of it, but to get, I think it was Emil's shoulder, you had to complete sword based on legendary.
I wouldn't mind
So
that.
now,
Personally, I do. I personally don't like that. I prefer the original Reach style of how you got stuff, because I thought it was more fun, where you got money and then you bought your upgrades and stuff like, well, your looks and stuff like that.
which, I don't know, that's what I saw. It didn't say Emil's shoulder, it just said security, or whatever that shoulder was. It had the knife,
Mhm.
so, if that's the
I think it's
case,
called Wrath.
right. If that's the case, then I guess that would be the only reason why I would want to.
That's what it was called on Halo 5.
That's the only reason I would want to try to team up with a group of guys and just beat the campaign on the legendary so we could get that gear.
I'm gonna go through it on Legendary anyway because I
Yep.
enjoyed the game's campaign and I want to see its new looks and everything.
So that's why we should all play it. All of us play it on legendary so we can all remember
Stream it.
and plus that
Not a
and
podcast though.
also that and we could get anything you'd have to get from doing the campaign on legendary. Because
That'd work.
like
Like I
I tell
said,
you
we could do a
this.
stream of it and everything, make a video. Just like I said, wouldn't be a podcast, just be a standard like series or something.
I tell you this. Ho ho ho. Playing that game through with friends is really enjoyable because of all the dumb stuff you can do. But when you're playing on legendary, it's also more fun with because all the dumb stuff you can still do.
And all the dumb shit that can happen to you.
Like a certain teammate killing you repeatedly.
I mean, who would do that?
I'm not going to point out anyone in the middle of the podcast because that'd be rude, but Josh.
Josh has never killed a single teammate.
Alright.
Oh God, lying
Ew.
is cancer, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I guess it does, Will.
You guys need a healer.
Josh does.
Goddamn.
See, here's the thing. For those of you that don't know, Josh is for some reason has an affinity for just killing me. Usually, I don't know why.
Not just you.
It's just me whenever I'm in like 5 feet. Okay, we were playing a ranked game. Siege.
It's whoever's
Story time.
first one. It's the first one who is in fucking firing range.
I think we were playing. I think it was a ranked game of Siege. I walked past Josh to rotate to a different window. Josh just turned up, popped me in the head for whatever reason. Reason no? Just popped me in the head. So, yeah.
Holy shit, Will, you are saved. Yeah,
I was the one that was
we were
almost
talking about something. You were talking about something.
I was talking because I was actually trying to communicate. I walked past Josh, not even saying a word, not even interrupting his conversation. He just turned around, capsized me. Continue.
Capsizes you? What? He just flipped you over in the water?
With a bullet. He capsized me with a bullet.
He shot Jake, and Jake's entire boat just flipped upside down in the water.
Essentially, that's what happened.
I didn't know they
Goddamn
added.
Poseidon movie.
I didn't know they added boats to sea.
Well, you know, it was right after that update where they said every time Josh kills Jake, Josh gets a negative multiplier to his score. I wish I was
Well,
kidding about Josh.
Player has been very
But-
negative for a long time.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna say, I wish I could be kidding about Josh killing me.
Oh, buddy,
I can't.
I've been team killing him a lot before he came back to Xbox.
Yes, but Josh seems to do affinity to me a lot. 9 times out of 10.
No, I just gotta get you caught up.
Josh seems to, and my point still
You got-
stands.
He's just helping you make up for all those times you weren't there, buddy.
But see, don't worry, I've learned to get back at Josh, and Josh doesn't like it when I shoot him in the head. Because apparently when I shoot him in the head, it's at an inconvenience time.
Inconvenient.
I didn't know in the middle of a firefight,
Inconvenience.
or in the middle of
That's a
or
new
no-
word.
or in the middle of a zombie invasion, that, you know, shooting your own friend in the back of the head, downing him or killing him, isn't bad time.
Hey,
A
man,
zombie
sometimes
invasion.
Gotta leave
What,
a
what
weight.
game? Which game is that? We were
I
playing.
shot you in World War Z in the back of the head
Oh,
getting-
right.
in the Russian level. 'cause
Okay,
you-
let's be fair. We all shot each other in that game. All
Yes.
of us. It was just a clusterfuck of firing.
But
Why can't we
Josh
just target?
shot me, so I shot him, and I downed
Why
him.
me?
You have most health.
Yeah, Will does have.
I did. No, he ain't got shit.
They should target Josh next.
We still got
Josh
the
has
15 health thing.
Alright,
Josh has
slimy
more.
bastards.
Josh has more health than I do. Target Josh.
Bullshit.
Don't target me.
I can
Nothing
knock
wrong.
your health down.
I can fix that. Oh, what? Come on! Hey!
What the-
That's pretty good.
Josh, you lower my health. That wouldn't be good for business.
You're lucky I can't.
Especially for Will's sake, that wouldn't be good.
Why? He's at almost full health.
I need money.
Because I've... Also, I don't need that. That's passing the well.
But,
I think it's the same as my current. Oh, no, it's not.
there's something I want to
That's
say,
what I
though.
wanted to talk about, but I forgot.
I'm having that same problem. There's something I want to say about something.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Tanner's fault for not being here?
I agree.
The
I blame Tanner.
Siege's fucking new season. It's gonna be fucking overwatched by Reach for us.
A good bit, but I'm also pretty excited for it. Merely under the fact that, oh, the other big thing with Siege that I haven't brought up yet, my bad, I forgot to bring this in. Big thing about Siege this season is that they will be adding bullet penetration. Now you might be thinking, what do you mean they're adding it? It's always been in the game, you fucking idiot. Yes and no. They're adding bullet penetration to bodies, which was not in the game. It's always been through walls and small thin objects and everything, sure, floors, ceilings, whatever. However, it's never been through bodies, because I'm sure you've encountered, if you've played the game, and you're decent with playing, or you actually pay attention. I mean, if you're just a casual that doesn't care, you probably haven't noticed this, but if you play ranked, anything like that, you'll notice it. That sometimes you'll throw like a flashbang or anything like that, you'll stun them, the character will pick their hand up in an animation because they're blinded. You'll shoot them directly in line with their face, but you'll snag their hand. And I'm sure soon after you get killed and your rage will ensue and you'll be like, what the fuck was this bullshit? I shot him in the goddamn face, da 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 da. Well, that's because there was no bullet penetration of the body. Big problem, obviously, because as you can tell, it's just really stupid. It does not work that way. Because that results in just dumb things like that, where you flashbang someone, their hand goes over their face, you shoot their hand with a, oh, I don't know, like a fucking 5.56, 7.62 caliber round, maybe even bigger. And it, you know, it just stops right there. That's it. It's done. Nothing. And then they shoot you back. They're finally adding... I meant to punch the crow. God damn it. But anyways, they're finally adding back... Or not back, but adding in limb penetration based on certain weapons. Shotguns will have none. Because buckshot, you know, not fair. Excluding certain ones. Being the Boss G, slugs, and the TCG S12 or 11 or whatever it is, yep, slugs. So those two shotguns will not apply to that. It was kind of rude. But those two will not apply, because obviously those are very different weapons. Then anyways... Hey, that's mine, you fuckers. You
What's your-
asshole.
What?
I paid for that, you fucking shithead.
I paid for one too, you motherfucker.
Yeah, and you used it. I got mine stolen. You fucking douche.
I know.
Absolute fucking douche.
I can give it back to you. I didn't realize I was stolen from you.
Yeah, the crow, when it slammed into me, took it from my inventory.
Oh.
Fucking cunt. But, anyways, yeah, so, buckshot shotguns, essentially. Anything that's a buckshot will not penetrate limbs, nor will, the little SMG secondaries, the SMG-11, the SMG-12, those will not penetrate. So machine pistols, essentially, will not be penetrating. But then there will be light penetration. Now, there's a couple levels of this. There's no penetration, being buckshot shotguns. and any machine pistol. And then there will be light penetration, which would be SMGs and I believe assault rifles and pistols. I think that's it, if I remember right. Just assault rifles, SMGs, pistols, and I don't think there's anything else. Those will go through like hands and legs and stuff like that to hit like other body parts. So like if you shoot someone in their forearm or their upper arm or their hand, anything like that, obviously, if you shoot through any of those body parts at all, you will go to like the center mass or wherever it goes through them, and it will hit that part, and it will do damage based on the bigger part of their body, not the little one. So it's a pretty significant deal. I'm sure, like I said, if you played Siege, if you're a casual player, like I said, you won't notice it. Casual players probably aren't going to realize it. But bigger players, ranked, all that, you'll see a definite change, especially if you're like, good with aiming, actually a decent player. You'll notice that you'll probably be getting more kills, because when people's arms and down and shit like that, or their hand comes up and you shoot them and you do fucking no damage, you'll actually be going through people and hitting their bodies, doing more damage because it'll base its damage off body level shots, which is going to help severely. And then you have the final tier, which is full penetration, DMR sniper rifles essentially, any big DMR and big sniper rifle. Actually, no, sorry, I think I fucked up. DMRs, I believe, are actually in the simple penetration or the light penetration area. It's only the sniper rifles being fucking whatchamacall them there, Glass and the new one there. I think that's all it is. I'll have to find the list real quick because I don't want to be giving out false information.
One thing I want, breaking topic, I want to talk about is how bland these new elites are becoming. Elite skins. With the calves and cabataus were leaked, and it's just casual civilian clothes. That's what it is. And
okay, got it.
No, it was not Cav, it was Ella.
Yeah.
Captain Ella.
Uniform, which is kind of lame too.
Ella's was just...
Look at Jake taking all the gold. What an asshole.
What? Sorry.
Right, I'm gonna pass this to you, Josh, since you don't have a God's beard.
Yep. I stopped paying attention. I was taking all the gold. Why don't you guys say something?
Because I just realized it myself.
Same.
When I noticed you had 63 and we all have like 2015. Well, I just want to throw this out here real quick. I did find the list, by the way. Sorry. I didn't want to cut you off or anything, but I did find the list here.
Like,
what?
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 I thought you were saying like something. My bad.
No, I was gonna say I cut you off.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Anyway, so, yeah, okay. I'll just restart, I guess. So yeah, no penetration, which is where it'll stop. Like if they hold up their hand and you shoot their hand in front of their face, it'll stop here, okay? Will not go through, won't do anything like that, okay? So, no penetration where it can stop at the hand will be shotguns, except the TCGS 12 and the Boss G12. Which act as DMRs, mind you. Okay, so there you go with that. I had to see where those come from. I'm not sure. Now I am. So yeah, no penetration will be all shotguns except a Boss G and a TCG or TCSG, and then the machine pistols, being the SMG-12, bearing 9, and the CZ, will not have any penetration. Then you have simple penetration. This is where you shoot through their arm or something, hit their face, that kind of level, right? Okay. So, here's where we're at with that. Simple penetration, where you shoot through like an arm or anything, and you could hit them in the face or body that way. You have all assault rifles, you have submachine guns, you have standard pistols, you have revolvers, and you have LMGs. Go over one more time. Assault rifles of all calibers, submachine guns all caliber, pistols all caliber except machine, revolvers also the same, and LMGs. Then you have full penetration, which is where you can shoot through one person into another person. Very, very different. Much bigger deal. Very sufficient, really, actually. Very good. Ow. Ow. I'm going to collect all this, actually, because then it'll catch me to Josh. Anyways. But yeah, so full penetration is all the way through the body, and it can hit somebody else too. Like if you shoot someone in the head, you can hit another person in the head at the same time. Very, very big deal. So pretty cool. Anyways, let's get to it. So we have DMRs, which includes TCSG-12 and the Boss G. Those both go in there. And sniper rifles, being there's only 2 in the game after this update. Like I said, one more time, all DMRs, the FAL, that Buck has, Blackbeard's DMR, Dokkaebi's, all of them, the TCGS-12, and the Boss G, and then sniper rifles being Glaz's sniper and Callie's new bolt action. And those are the new penetration statistics and how they will work. A little bit of a longer spot, but just something to keep in mind. It's going to be a big change for how Siege basically goes. Alright, so. Who's got something for us?
I was going to finish up with the Elite conversation where,
Oh yeah, okay.
Jesus Christ, my nose just got going.
Just cut it off.
It's become Voldemort. The, Ella's animation is literally just painting the screen.
Is that
That's
really
it.
what it is? I didn't actually see
Yeah.
it. That's retarded.
She like slashes the screen with a paintbrush.
What is she, fucking, God, what is his nickname in Super Mario Sunshine? The Blue Mario. Was it Paint Mario?
Negative Mario?
No, it's not negative. It's God, what is it?
I know
what
what
you're
you're
talking about.
Oh fuck! It's the evil version of like it's like a Shadow Mario or something like that.
Something like that.
Spoiler: it's fucking Bowser Jr.
Spoiler alert for the game that's probably over 10 to 15 years old at this point.
That's why I didn't really fucking that's why I didn't really hesitate. Do you guys need armor?
I need the.
I don't
no,
need
I
that
don't
one,
need that.
Came
But-
out in 2002, by the way.
Holy shit!
God damn.
That game really holds up.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And Capitel's elite animation is him just juggling a soccer ball.
Shadow
That's it.
Mario.
It's called Shadow Mario?
Was it?
Yeah, it's called Shadow Mario.
Oh, I was right. That's it. That's all his elite skin is. And he's just in his shirt and jeans.
It's so dumb.
That's just lazy.
Mm-hmm. Dude, they've been getting so lazy with their elites. It's been really bad. When they first started, there was at least a theme. I actually seen a meme about that, which is funny enough. I seen a meme about that today, about how when Elite first started, it was like this really big knight-looking thing that was like super badass and fully armored and all this like cool shit around it, right? It was like when Elites first started. Now, and it's just a bunch of people wearing like sweats and shit like that. It's like, yep, that's exactly where we went. Went from actually unique, cool designs to, well, look at me, I got sweatpants.
Look at me, I got... How the fuck did you dodge sound?
You bitch.
It's like it start. Like, I love like the theme of like the. It's like most of them were like World War I, World War II themed.
Finish off low health, man. Yeah.
And
Yeah, right?
now it's just like, oh, this is my gym wear. This
God
is my fucking
damn it.
college wear. What the fuck? Like smokes. He looks like he's just from a fucking university. He decided to become a terrorist.
Hey, when he drops this gold, don't split it. It's mine. It's literally mine.
It started with fucking IQ. That's what it started with.
Ooh, gold.
Mhm. I will strangle your family. Thank you.
Ooh, 23 gold.
Now this is one we can share. Jake!
Damn it, Jake!
What?
I guess Jake's the only one buying upgrades to this run.
Yep.
Fucking cock.
I'm getting no
Taking this
money.
then. Fuck Jake, he doesn't get it.
I need that scarf, though.
Pretty-
I'm
I
taking
don't
this.
care. We needed that
You
money.
take the gold, you don't get the fucking loot.
You take the gold, you can buy it.
No, you guys didn't... No, what? Never mind. Nope. I was gonna say, you guys didn't say anything, but...
We literally
Shut-
are
Look at that,
just
there's
talking
the
about the
merchant,
gold.
you fucking cock. Don't worry, Josh and I will just fucking watch.
Zero.
You'll notice he got the bone pipe, which means he can easily heal like 45 health now. And he doesn't even have anywhere near that. I'm the only one who could reasonably use that, goddammit.
I should have got... Oh, I should have saved up. I could have got the dragon pipe. That's whatever.
No, you should have done?
However...
Kill him.
Fucking split the gold!
We'll use
Generate.
this
But-
real quick.
Hey, these shitty ones, at least Mira's, kept with the original theme of like old wars.
Yeah.
But all the other
Asians
ones
didn't,
don't
but his
fucking
is at
make-
least something else.
Yeah, it's something different. It's like
His
high
is just
tech.
abnormal. Man, I wish I
Everything,
could get
everyone
this,
else is like
pipe
Habanas,
here, but-
IQs. What's that normal one? Valkyries was an old war.
You really need to buy yourself a new weapon, Josh.
I can't buy shit.
Well, there's a couple
Because
in here
I
that are
searched
for less
someone.
than 25 gold.
I need
So
a
there's a
loot.
chance.
I need a musical instrument.
Well then, Josh,
Yeah.
you shouldn't. You should, you know, like hold on to all
Yeah,
your
like a
money.
tambura.
I shouldn't fucking hear shit from the person who takes all the gold.
What do you mean? I only have 6 gold.
Fuck you.
I say we kill him. Steal the answer now. Somebody get the gun. We're putting Jake down.
Sad part is I'd probably be able to take Josh with me.
I'll fucking slit your throat in your sleep.
I'll masturbate. I see I've silenced this argument.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
You made
Yeah, it's
sure
like-
to equip that, correct?
Yes, buy and equipped. Like all the shitty ones are like Habana and IQ are the only ones that can come to mind for me right now.
Hmm.
Sledges was alright. That was the first one.
What was it?
Yeah, Sledge was the first elite skin.
Yeah, I had no idea who it was.
Fucking Docs. Yeah, child molester.
Child molester. Glass is also a pretty firm teenage molester.
Oh, that's the other number one. The fucking no hood, but it has a hood.
Mm-hmm. The outfit just looks retarded because they fucking textured it like a lazy shit.
I guess we gotta fucking expect this shit. But how did you block that with just a fucking bow?
Stop. In the name of the law. Ooh. Jesus. Oh no.
We need to protect Josh
You
now.
might want to heal. There you go. I would just kill the swamp fly. Use your main attack on him. Get rid of him.
Dude.
Last shit to attack us.
Ah! The sound of music!
Say we kill the bird. Damn.
A lot of these Wii skins, I feel like they could have been just released as normal skins.
Go for the kobold, Josh.
The
Because
kobold
he
hit the
doesn't,
kobold because I can kill the
Yeah, because
bird.
he doesn't have magic armor. So you'll do the most damage if you hit him.
Birds on the menu tonight, boys.
Yeehaw!
I didn't have to beat him with sound. We just had to blunt force. Don't. Oh, wait, it's you. Okay.
I'm a good man.
I probably should take those.
Yeah, I think that's you. That's more you. I don't think it's talent, but it's close enough. It won't affect your stat stuff.
See, Jake, what
Like,
he
I
did
think
there?
it's strength. What did he do?
He shared the gold.
I threw
I
it
got
all
gold. I got golds for killing 2 people. Well, 1 person. Almost killing the bee.
He shared the gold.
Oh god, it's a giant fucking cube of jello!
That's
Well, I know what my
that
first target is.
cute.
Yeah, I feel like that thing's gonna do a lot of damage. We should probably get rid of it. Come on. Ow. Oh. Jesus.
Well, I just think Ubisoft's getting lazy with some of their shit.
It's true. Why?
Stop. Get some help.
Kill middle, bitch. Or actually, no, get him. We can kill middle. Failure. Absolute failure.
Excuse me, sir. Is there anything else we can talk about? Oh, games as a service.
There you go.
Like free-to-play stuff. Or games that came out without the fucking microtransactions up the ass.
Also, I want to mention this. I love how Will it's so far given Will control of the gold.
Yeah.
Cause it knows.
I wonder why. Yes. But it's like, because I saw an article on this. Companies who used to do like free plays and stuff like that were usually a game as a service. So they would make money off of the small microtransactions and shit like that. are now being phased out by like AAA games that are charging $60, and then on top of that, another big $60 to $40 for a battle pass.
Okay, can we be honest? When was the last time a good AAA game came out?
I don't know. I don't remember the release dates of everything.
Yeah. So last time a good, and I mean a good and an enjoyable AAA game came out, it's been a while.
Was there a recent one that just came out? So you mean you and me will have been playing? Oh, Need for Speed.
Okay, that's one.
Need for Speed Heat. That's a good
Name
one.
me
That,
another one.
that
That's not a bad one.
isn't where like, everything is in the game and out there for unlock.
Alright, name another one. Name another good AAA title.
Not Breakpoint.
What?
How long ago did Remnant come out? Well, do you know?
What was that?
How long ago did Remnant come out?
Quite some time by now. I'm not really sure, honestly.
Well, that one is that a AAA game? Not many AAA games have come out. They're good,
Pretty much.
and it's like, and I agree with the person who was writing this one article, where they're saying it's like, why can't we just go back to the original method of just what's it called? Expansion pass plus, and with the DLCs being $20. What happened to that?
That generation of gaming grew up. That's what happened. That generation
That
of gaming
gen-
grew up,
right.
and
It got phased out by microtransactions up the ass for already paid games. Because they found, oh, we could scum money off of our clients this way.
also,
I don't have a problem with microtransactions in games if it's cosmetic. And cosmetic only. But if it turns the game to a pay to win, that just fucking sucks.
well, can I also continue arguing my point?
Will? Sure, go.
The will just draw. No. Yeah, you're good, Will.
Sorry, I wasn't
Point I
really
was
paying any
gonna-
attention to the screen. I was looking off screen.
Point I was going to bring up though was, they said that generation gaming grew up and they realized they weren't as clever, and now they're being clever and more dodgy. People are willing to. Oh, people weren't willing to. Kids are willing to spend more money just so they can get something. It's not worth it. And see, and that's the thing is, with the pay to win thing, no one knows what pay. This generation doesn't know what pay to win. I could say I bought something cosmetic, and they'd be like, "Oh, you paid to win." I'm like, no. But then again, that's because this generation anymore are just a bunch of bumbling idiots.
I would say
Because apparently-
the generation.
because- no, hold on,
I would
hold on,
say
hold on,
our
hold on,
generation
Josh. I'm
was
not-
the last one to have a pay to win.
Okay. As I was saying,
Go again.
and because
You were
this
go again,
generation,
Will.
this generation only thinks that Fortnite is a AAA game when that is a piece of steam garbage. personal opinion, but what do I know? Because a shit live streamer thinks that he's so good that if someone apparently emotes on him, he's gonna ban them because he has a small penis and, you know, he lives in his parents' basement. Will probably fell asleep. That's what happens when playing this game. So we don't know if Will's asleep or Will's awake. All we know is Will's possibly not there. We don't know if Josh is there. Josh, are you there? Hello? Like that, the podcast died apparently, because no one's there. Will really just fall asleep?
No, right here.
It's your turn, by the way.
I wasn't paying attention, sorry. I haven't really been looking at the screen. I've just been kind of sitting here, talking. Completely void of the screen.
You guys
should
haven't
cut
been
the,
talking at all. At all.
Yeah, I've just been kind of like looking at my phone, paying no attention. Ooh, I need a sword. Josh. Josh.
We don't know where Josh is.
He fell asleep.
And guess what, everyone? That went from a 3-man podcast now to a 2-man podcast.
We will save right here and exit, because this is good enough. We're over the hour.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. There we go. And that's it. Well, thank you to everyone who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Hope you had fun. And,
Oh,
yeah,
actually,
that's
I just remembered the topic that I did want to talk about that I guess we can talk about next week. That I'll hint at. Um, one thing I know that it's been a while. So, let's just say that this, the Modern Warfare, because I finally, decided to watch gameplay of it, how this Modern Warfare could possibly almost really make me very angry or very agitated with this whole new re-look at how they're doing Modern Warfare, especially the story-wise, which I will explain with you off screen. But yeah, this is angering me. 'Cause I finally caught up with the story, and I'm not liking this one bit. So that's a wrap, folks.